Hello, everyone, and welcome in. Hope everyone is doing well. Positive healing vibes to all the subscribers, the viewers, and the world out there. So the message we are channeling today is going to be an inside of their mind reading for Libra. Now, if you want to skip straight through to the message, there will be a timestamp below in the description box for rules on how to receive tarot messages here on YouTube. Check down below, especially if you're confused, guys. I've laid it all out down there. And for your full tarot scope, I recommend checking your moon, your rising, your Venus. Other placements in your chart will have hidden messages. Now, before we jump into the energy, I'm going to clear the space. I'm going to set the intention. During this time, I invite you to clear your thoughts and set your own intentions by thinking of the person or asking a question you have on your mind. So let's dive in. Spirit, guides, Archangel Uriel, Raphael, and Michael, I call upon you. Thank you for allowing the opportunity, clairvoyance, and insight to channel these messages. Please allow a clear message to come through to those who need it. Please protect me, the seeker, in the space from any negative energies. Thank you again, Spirit, guides, archangels. Amen. All right, Libra, let's dive in and see what we can see for your energy. This is going to have a monthly intention. So for about the next month, most important message here for Libra, Spirit, what do my Libra friends need to know? Please and thank you. Page of Wands and the King of Pentacles, both in the reverse. This is a very unstable, very scattered energy here, Libra. We'll see how this plays into the reading. This could be your person at this time. What they're showing you here, Libra, we have the Judgment in the reverse, the Empress in the reverse with the Seven of Pentacles. Their hidden feelings here, the Knight of Cups in the reverse. Hierophant. Nine of Pentacles. So this person is very practical about relationships. This person looks at relationships as maybe like business. What value does it add to my life? That type of an energy. The reason for the indifference, well, that would explain it. Somebody isn't communicating how they feel, the process that they're going through when it comes to maybe spiritual enlightenment. Maybe that's just healing, but I definitely get an energy of like somebody's going through something spiritually and they're not expressing this to the other person. These cards down here are the advice, so we will pull them over at the end. Libra, there's a person here in your life that is going through a lot, and this is leaving them in a very unstable, very scattered type of an energy. And I feel like this person, they know that they're showing up as such. And they're trying to recalibrate their energy. They're trying to figure out. But they're having a hard time finding their happy space again. What they show you is I feel like they want to make this work. They've expressed that to you. They want a reconciliation here. But I feel like this person has a hard time with having control. They like to control. They're very controlling. I'll just say that. Like to control the outcome. They're very controlling over you, over the relationship, over the environment. The Seven of Pentacles, the Judgment in the reverse. This tells me that they want a reconciliation here, Libra. It's like they're grasping at straws, trying to control everything. I will say, Libra, they are going through a spiritual awakening. This person is definitely going through a spiritual awakening. How do I know that? I experienced the same type of energy when I was going through my spiritual awakening. When I was coming to terms with my gifts and getting back in tune with my higher power, it took a process to accept that. We're going to clarify all of this here in a moment. This person, their hidden feelings is they have this traditionality ingrained into their spirit. This is part of what's changing. I feel like this person is realizing that how they show up in relationships or how they show up in partnerships and friendships in life, it's not conducive to what they want their life to look like. For instance, here's an example. A person who is an alcoholic, they drink all the time, and they know that this affects other areas of their life, but they have a hard time with letting that go. But once they do start accepting that, letting that go, that habit, it's not easy. It's a process. Their body has to detox from that chemical. Their mind has to shift from the way that they were looking at things, their perspective on things. It's a whole healing process. Now, how I view this is like maybe in the past, their parents had ingrained in them that they have to be in a relationship that's a certain way, that meets a certain criteria. And if they don't, their parents might shun them. And this is hard for people to accept because we want to please our parents. However, they're coming to terms with whatever their parents had instilled in them when they were younger. It's not working for them. Whether it's right or wrong, it's not working. And they're trying to figure out how to move forward. I will say, Libra, that this is an internal battle. This is something that they're not, and you may know this because you've been around, but they're not able to communicate this very easily, very clearly. And I do feel like that's part of the challenge here, is them not communicating, because it's like you're not wanting to feel scattered. You're not wanting to be in this unstable position, but maybe don't want to leave a friend or don't want to leave a partner behind. So let's clarify. We're going to start here with this Judgment in the reverse, the Empress in the reverse, the Seven of Pentacles, and what they show Libra. This person is very straightforward. I feel like they don't really show emotions very well. Again, it's like all about business. I also feel like they're realizing, this is part of what they're realizing isn't working. Like they have to be able to express themselves emotionally. They have to be able to say how they're feeling. Let's clarify the Knight of Cups in the reverse, the Hierophant with the Nine of Pentacles. This is that traditionality that they're coming to terms with. This isn't working. Accepting, trying to figure things out, trying to be strategic with how they move forward. This person is trying to find their happy place. I will say, Libra, that once this person completes this process, they're going to be completely different. They're not going to be the same person that you thought they were before. So the reason for the indifference here, Libra, again, this person is going through a spiritual awakening. They could just be going through their own healing process, but I feel like this is definitely hindering their happiness, their growth, their prosperity. What I will say is the reason why they're not talking about this is because maybe they don't completely understand it themselves. So giving them some space, giving them some time to figure this out will be beneficial for both of you. But if you're not in the position to do so, then don't. Because by you being in this conflicted energy of should I stay or should I go, it's only going to hinder their growth process. And if they're not aware of what's going on, it could take longer for them to awaken spiritually. And a lot of times people that are on this path of enlightenment, it's not an easy journey, but it's something that it's part of their purpose. It's part of their path. A lot of people don't understand that when we are in alignment with our purpose, when we are in alignment with our path, that's when we are the happiest. That's when we find that we are in our happy place, exactly where this person is trying to be. So ask yourself, be crystal clear, is this a person who I can be energetically intertwined with at this time while they're going through this process? Because this person is going to have times where they're going to want to be around and want to be together. And they're going to have times where they're going to want to be distant and they're going to want to be by themselves to try and figure things out. You have to be okay with both if you want to be on their side through this process. It may seem like they're trying to control the outcome, but it's tough to go through this process. They're trying to control their environment because it's the only thing that they have control over right now. Let's pull over your spiritual advice here moving forward, Libra. Thank you guys again for all the love and support. Thank you for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. You guys are all amazing. If you're interested in a personal reading, the information on how to schedule is all linked below in the description box. If you like the vibe, you like how I interpret the cards, you're still here, let's give it a butterfly emoji for spiritual awakening, guys. Temperance in the reverse, Two of Wands in the reverse, Three of Cups, the Chariot in the reverse, the Two of Cups in the reverse, the King of Cups. I feel like the spiritual recommendation here, Libra, is to be there for this person on a friendly level. But don't try to get too intertwined or too attached at this moment because of the process that they're going through. Spirit is telling you to get clear on your path and ask yourself if you are willing to be patient with this person. And if you're not, it's not a bad thing. Just try not to hinder their growth. I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean that completely 100% with love, guys. But a lot of people, when they're in the beginning phases of their spiritual awakening path, they really don't understand it. And the people that they have around them is going to be important through that process. They need a stable environment to be able to process their emotions correctly and get into alignment with whatever they're being called to do. So for your lighted pathway oracle cards here, Libra, we have polish your skills, focus on things and work more. Sharpen your mind with insightful ideas and real practice, even minor tasks. Lastly, brush up your language to get at your best performance. Then we have respect. There has been much help from people that you receive. Be grateful for those, my dear. And 2222. In every circumstance of life, there is huge change. This huge change is going to bring you inner peace and harmony. All conflicts are coming to an end to give way to compassion and empathy. Lastly, but certainly not least, Libra, make a commitment. So this is exactly the energy that I'm feeling in the advice is you need to decide if you're going to stay or go, because you don't want to hinder this person's growth if they are not able to communicate this process that they're going through. So stay committed to whatever aspect in your life, relationships, career, path, or your self-development all need a strong sense of responsibility because you have a long way to go. Beautiful, beautiful. So Libra, I feel like that's a good solid message coming out for you guys. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support, for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. You guys are all amazing, and I look forward to reading your cards again soon. Namaste.